Hello and welcome back to a new video where today we are going to be doing two things. I'm sorry. Which is one, adding some stuff to this level, and number two, which is, drum roll please, adding a new level which is going to be what was it again? Why am I forgetting? Why am I also forgetting? Oh yeah, level 94. So we're gonna add level 94. Now the main problem with level 188 is it isn't much of a level. You just randomly spawn here, and there's like a hallway. You walk down it, see this, walk down it, and leave. Yeah, great gameplay. Well, I don't think it's great gameplay. That was a joke, by the way. So, I honestly feel like one of the main gigantic major problems with before was just overall the fact that, it doesn't look good. Like, the windows are too big, which I'm gonna fix sometime else, but the main problem is the fact that it's just like there's a lot of problems. So you might wonder, well, what's my response to these problems? Well, the first problem is in the traditional Backrooms lore. Well, there's actually 5 sets of windows, and I put 4 rows. It's supposed to be 5, which means this. Like that. And as I'm guessing, you all already just were like, whoa, that's honestly looks so much more like how I thought it should look. Because this is the one that it is in the traditional Backrooms. So by unselecting that, I should be able to just grab this. And then I'm just gonna, just like how it is on the real thing, kind of like pull down. Yeah, I feel like this, like, look at which way this looks. And again, yes, I did realize a small issue that this window is supposed to be bright yellow too. Yeah, I did not take that unnoticed. Yes, I noticed that. Okay, there. Now you can't tell me I didn't do that. Sorry, I'm getting no vocals. And yeah, now we have this way better level 188. But again, the problem remains. There's like only one hallway. Like, so you see, so these windows, which includes this one, so I'm just gonna, like, recolor the insides of these windows, each to be red. And you might wonder, well, why? Well, because these are going to be the windows that we are going to be able to, like, actually, like, go into the room that's there. So I'll be able to go in that room, that room, that room, that room, that room. And before you ask, yes, in the future I will be adding a bunch more, like to here, here, here. But you're probably starting to notice an issue. It's that in the game, you don't see, right now, you only see through this window, so there was no need to make this wall. But now there is, because people are going to be like, well, what's going on here? So we will actually make that right now. So I'm just going to go and adjust that and adjust that. So now that it's basically level, I'm going to go into here and actually fix up this wall, because this, like, currently is a problem. So yeah, I'm going to duplicate that. And then if I go here, I should be able to just like do like that, right? Yeah, it's gonna look okay. But like, for example, there's still a lot of big issues, like the fact that this wall doesn't go far enough. Okay, now it does. This wall, again, also I gotta scale it. There's just so many things before that had gone unnoticed. We just gotta fix. So now, you may notice, well, I can't see anything, which is, you guessed it, a major problem. We can't, this is not okay. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Put that, so that is like that. And then it should just be able to go like this. And it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect due to the fact that, like, you know, like we're actually gonna put a, oh yeah, that actually looks pretty decent. Wait, why does it look so flat? Why did I make it like 1 inch thick? What was I thinking? I was like, gotta make a wall, and then made it 1 inch thick. Why do I suck at game design? Okay, there we go. Now it looks kind of good. But you may notice, but you might be like, but from here that looks kind of trash. And you would not be lying. It does look trash. And that's because we don't have a window. So, since most of the windows around here are gonna be like, that's a problem. Maybe I could like make this one a little smaller so it could fit. Oh, but I just recreated the issue of overlapping. Why did I honestly not think this through? Like, am I gonna lay that down? Okay, add that, and now that looks good. And now I'm gonna just go here, and then is there? I believe there. Yeah, I believe. What is that? I believe there is a glass thing. Yeah, and also it looks just way better as a window in general. Okay, now time to put all the other windows on here. So it looks pretty sick from the other point of views. And the main reason that I'm extending this level is because basically all of last episode was, I'm not gonna lie, mainly just making the courtyard, not like the actual level design, which is a problem. Okay. Now before you go in the comments and start going, there's not a window here. I have that figured out. Okay, no. Is there a way to unselect? Okay, yeah, there is. Okay. Boom. Watch this crazy thing I'm about to do. Okay, there we go. Now I can just go select all those. I gotta make sure that they are lined up. So like, no, what just happened? Okay, that's what's gonna happen, I guess. Boom. 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 There we go. Okay, now I feel like we actually have a pretty decent looking courtyard. So yeah, so wait, I want to just see. See, I feel like now it way more actually feels like. And by the way, I'm gonna get rid of this door, and also I'm gonna save it. And also, just so I don't like go insane, I'm also going to publish this save. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Now we have this part of the courtyard, but this part is going to be so tricky to do the slant. That'll make it work. So now what I'm gonna do is I want like some hallways, and like kind of like hallways, but not hallways, like something kind of different. Like they'll be wooden, and then like see some of a thing is that I've heard is that like these windows right here are lit up ones and stuff lead to other levels. So this, I'm guessing, might lead to like level 400. This might lead to level 0.1. This might lead to level 0. Oh yeah, I'll make this. This will be the level 0 exit. Or maybe that one or that one. I don't know which one. Okay, but back to business. And that is the fact that I'm thinking these windows I am actually going to delete because they're the ones that are going to need this special window frame. Because this one actually is made to have something behind it, which will be a lot better than having to remake this thing for like every single time I need it. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. And then just come over. Okay, and then we have another window over here. Yeah, it's gonna be like right here. Is that centered? No, it's not. So yeah, once I have all of these done, which, oh, I just realized this slant over here, when I actually go to build the hallways, is going to really drive me crazy. And I already know it. Okay. Oh wait, I love how in Rec Room, like based on how you put it, like the rotation changes. That is like the best thing they've ever added. Okay, there we go. Now we have all of those done. Yeah, but that honestly looks so weird. Okay, I'm gonna start with this wall because there's only one. So yeah, I should be able to just, yeah, this is gonna actually be decently easier than I actually thought it to be. Yeah, I can just do that. Okay, I put that in right. Okay, then just go over here and do that. And then just maybe scale that down a little. Just so it doesn't drive me crazy with. Okay, yeah, and like now you're like, oh yeah, there's something over there. It's weird because like when you're over here, this is what you'll see. Man, I feel like though I should have something lit up on here, but it'll be okay. Yeah, next is this wall. Shouldn't be too hard. It's only 2. I'm totally not avoiding that other wall due to the fact that it has, totally not slanted things, which are like my arch nemesis right now. I'm really not kidding. That's the entire reason I don't want to do that wall. Okay. Wait, no, I meant the reason I do want to do that wall, not the reason that I actually don't want to do that wall, because it also has something, yeah. Okay, next is like this part, which is the part I hate. By the way, for all the people who think this, I actually don't hate everything. It's just like this one thing. This part is kind of easy because I can just duplicate it. There you go. No, it kind of made it look wrong. Okay, yeah, so those are done now. So yeah, now you in the future will be like right here. Why did it teleport me? Why? Okay. Okay, it worked. So you could be like over here and you're just looking at there's the courtyard. So now for the wall that I am dreading. I'm guessing this is actually probably gonna be like way easier than I thought it'd be. Oh, subsequently it was. So wait, this is one, and wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, there is this one. There's just like no stars over there, so I can't tell. It was kind of driving me a little crazy. I was like, I swore I put 2 down. Okay. Now, I think it's safe to just put that down there. Do that. Put that like that. Do that, and then we can just duplicate that there. Put that like that. And then do this. And then I should be able to be mostly done with the walls and stuff. I am always going to keep making more changes to make these old levels better though. So don't think that I'm just going to keep them the exact same way and never change bugs. But I do like the style and look, even though it doesn't look exactly like the normal one. So you'd be like over here. Let's see if I can actually get positions management. Alright, yeah. Here it is. Okay, now we gotta start working on the first of the many hallways that is going to drive me absolutely crazy and make me go insane. That's totally the purpose of it. Why did I put this wall here? I put like a giant wall thingy. Like, okay. Now I feel like I'm not gonna put it like fully out, or not fully, I'm not gonna put it too close to the wall because we want there to be like rooms and stuff you can go in. Okay. Okay, boom. I'm just gonna go through and edit this real fast just to make sure I don't constantly keep getting mad at the fact that I have oversized walls. Okay, I think that was actually all the oversized walls. So yeah, you can like now come down this path. Just know the finished product won't look like this. Okay, and that's a little far, so I'll just scale it back. Okay, there we go. So yeah, my basic goal with this is just to make it like a hotel. And then we'll move on to level 94. No. Aww. I have to do the rotated part. Oh, why did I have to do this? It's just like, that's a part of the reference image if you look. It's like, there's a rotated part where the wall is like kind of curved. So I can't just like act like it doesn't exist and call it a day. But I wish I could. Okay. Now, just going here. And I had to also put it at coincidentally also the wrong rotation. Yeah, I had to do that. Like, that is my, that is me right now. Okay, let's put that little back. Oh wait, we could probably extend that out to like there. Put that there, scale this thing back a little. And sometime in the future, I will be adding entities. So for all the people who are like, why aren't you adding any of those? They will be added. So don't get too like crazy about that. Okay, what was the material? I feel like I used like white. It was like white wood grain. Was it? Yeah, actually it was. But I feel like was it a darker color? I feel like it was like a mist. Oh yeah, it was mist. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and make the room doors like this. Okay, there we go. Cause I want it to be like easily accessible to the rooms. And you have to go in very certain rooms to go to very certain levels if you want to leave this level. It won't just be as simple as you find a door on the other side of the hallway. I might even end up like randomizing what levels it takes you to, so you can't like just like speed run it and be like, yes, I did it, and then like I get a bunch of bad reviews because like, well, you can't really give a review in Rec Room, but you can give likes and dislikes, and I don't want my game to be a dislike farm. Okay, there we go. I'm actually gonna put a lot of doors, but like only some will work, cause like that's how most video games do it. I think it's a pretty cool way to do things. Okay. Okay, boom. Okay, now we do this. Do like that. Scale that down well so it looks good. Do that. Get this. Scale it over. Get this thing. Also scale it over. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's starting to look kind of good. So when you like over here, you like see this, and you're like, what? Oh, it's so dark over here because I never put the light in. Wait. Oh. Let me also just do this part. But yeah, I think when I do end up getting it like mostly good and mostly done, I am going to like start making a lot of levels because I want to get in the habit of doing one video a day, like in one level a day, basically. Because I feel like before I'd upload once every 2 to 1 year, which is not a very good upload schedule if you ask me. Because most people who are pretty dedicated to YouTube have an upload schedule of 1 video a day. And I feel like I've kind of retired to 1 video a year, which is not the best. There we go. I'm also gonna make it like dimmer lighting just to like make it better. Okay, and then get this up. Okay, I'm also going to save the room and publish that save. That way, just like if I happen to have my game crash, then it wouldn't be like, oh, you didn't save your room, womp womp, because that would drive me insane. Yeah, rooms are starting to look better, but now it's time that we get a light. Why do you put the light in the thing? I don't know what I was thinking there. No, I am actually going to configure this. I want to, as I said, make it kind of dim. Yeah, like that. That'll be good. And then we also want to like, I'll put one in the middle of this one, just for good measure. But how this map looks from the outside is like absolutely ridiculous. Okay, there you go. And now we have all these. Now comes the part that I am not happy about, which is that I need to make some rooms. Which means stuff like some doors, and a bunch of other stuff. So I think the first logical step is honestly to just do this. You might wonder why, and you might be like, no, that's a stupid idea. And before you immediately think that, it's so I can make these rooms easier. Okay, did I do it with this thing? No, I didn't. Okay, so yeah, now I can make some better rooms. Yeah, I feel like this is coming along. And I also want to have a part where you can actually get down here somehow, because I feel like that would just add a whole new level of detail to it. Okay, now I'm gonna just do like this, and I'm gonna clone it. And then for this first room, I want to do it like just a bed, and that's like gonna be mostly it, because I feel like that really adds in a whole new, like, it just feels empty. I want it to feel empty. I don't want it to feel like a big, vibrant hotel room. I want it to feel like you're in the back rooms. So it should feel empty, I feel like. So I'm just gonna pull that up. And there we go. Okay, and I feel like now it's really starting to look better. Yeah, because I feel like it really feels like a hotel now. And I feel like adding this, and especially once I add in level 94, I honestly feel like I'm going to do level 94 next episode. I would kind of have it in me. And I want to have these videos about 30 to 50 minutes on average. And if I go to like an hour, that's obviously not the average I'm trying to go for. So I feel like it would just be better if I do something else. Okay, there we go. Yeah, now we have a nice door. I'll make a bed real quick. It won't be anything crazy. But I'll just make one. I think you can see why I don't think it's a very good bed. Yeah. My goal is because I feel like if I try and make like one, either A, make a level a day, or B, polish an existing level a day, it will start to. I feel like people are like that. Okay, that's a Minecraft. It's a Minecraft bed. Just chill on your Minecraft bed. And you might be like, why am I not adding a door? Because the whole thing about the backrooms is sometimes it's supposed to be uncomfortable, and it like just doesn't feel like if there's not a door, and like it feels uncomfortable. But how did I actually really make these hallways like not feel okay? Like they feel weird. I don't like them. I honestly don't like being alone in my own game. What if this is like this whole room? Yeah, that could work good. What if this is like the whole room? And then like it's just like an oddly large room. Kind of like the ones they show on the found footage, where there's like an abnormally large room that just has a tiny crack in the wall. You can look through to another abnormally large room. Okay, 2 out of 5. 3, yeah, 5 done. So for this one, I want it to be. This will be like the safe zone. And the reason I'm going to make this one the safe zone and the other ones not is due to the fact that it feels like, oh, I have to go to the other side of the map if I want to go to the safe zone. So I kind of have to get out and explore a bit. Which I feel like is cool, because that's the whole premise of this game, is exploring. So I'll actually add on a door, and when I do go to eventually make entities, they will not be able to come through this door, even though people can. Okay, just make that door a little wider. Make it a brown color. Now configure that. So it should be, where is it? A decoration. So that should make it so you can walk right on in. And yeah, this will be like one of the more like a shelter room, because there's no danger in this room. Unlike the other levels rooms where an entity can just, when I add them, where something can just walk on in. Here, that's not a thing as much. I sure that's like the only room that actually has a bed. No, it's like the best room. And I'm also just gonna save this room real fast. Okay, why did I not push the publish save button? I'll publish it too. Again, if you want to play the game, it's called Backrooms Wander Forever. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this would be a super cool way to just, like, really, I want to really, with these 2 rooms, really make them just, like, pure out unsettling. And, like, I want them to feel, like, not okay. You, like, go in them and you're like, yeah, I'm leaving. Why did I forget to make all of these rooms have the white ceiling? So for these ones, I'm gonna do this, like that. Okay, I'll do it like that. And now that will be like in the middle. and over here. So that's a weird room. That's a weird room. Yeah, just to zoom out to show the map here, here's what it looks like from the outside. Shows this real hallway going around it. So I'm going to save, publish, and save this. And so just Backrooms. Publish this, save. And yeah, that's it. And before you say, but there's no exit to level 0. Well, that's because for now, level 188 is like kind of a death trap. Because like, there's no really known exits to exit it. So yeah. If I tell us anything, I guess come here. But yeah, signing off. Bye.